And a lot of times individuals get their income tax, they get excited, they want to go out and buy new things for their home, set up vacations.
Right.
But what you should really think about doing is think about the debt that you have.
Okay. Welcome to Minority Report, and I'm your host, Lachelle Smith. Minority Report is a video blog celebrating Black-owned businesses, and on this episode of Minority Report, we are on location at Crawdaddy's Restaurant and Bayou Bar. Tonight's event is hosted by Justin Coleman, President and CEO of JCN Financial LLC, and his co-host, Roy Galloway, Esquire, of the law firm of Roy Galloway. And tonight's event is a financial and legal discussion so that in the future we don't have to crowdfund your funeral arrangements. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So I want to talk to you first because you're the legal expert here tonight. And you deal with family law, you deal with DUIs, you deal with, what are all the other fields that you...
Juvenile defense, criminal defense, as you stated, divorces, child custody, adoptions,
expungements,
all those things.
So what I would like to know as far as like the Black community is concerned, how do we stay informed of our rights? You know, things are starting to change as far as voter registration, things are starting to change as far as whether or not you can film police misconduct. How can the average citizen stay informed of what their rights are?
Well, in this technology age, one of the ways is actually through the internet. There's tons of information on the internet. There's actually, the government has sites where you can look at legislation that's coming down. Another way to stay informed is just participating in community forums, talking to stakeholders, talk to some of your representatives in government. Those are some of the ways that you can stay informed.
And then also like taking advantage of the fact that we have in the state of Pennsylvania a right to know law.
Absolutely.
So tell me also, what do you feel as though is lacking in the Black community as far as our ability to receive a higher standard of equitable justice? Justice is supposed to be blind, it's supposed to be fair, but it doesn't seem like it's that way for people of color, people that are Black and brown.
Okay, one of the ways that you can ensure that you have greater access to justice, I think, is organizing and meeting with stakeholders, actually trying to affect change. You can actually protest, you can go out, and one of the big ways, if you don't think there's justice, I think we're pretty much underrepresented in terms of policing. So go out in the schools and try to get these kids to look at being a police officer as a viable career, getting involved in government.
Okay, so now going back to the theme of tonight's event, and we're talking about crowdfunding for funerals, because we know that's like the new thing now.
Absolutely.
You know, well, the bake sales haven't gone away. The
Right.
chicken fries haven't gone away when it comes to raising money for our loved ones when, you know, they pass either unexpectedly or been ill for a while. Legally, how does a person prepare for a loved one's passing?
You could prepare a will. A will is a way that you actually decide where your assets get distributed amongst your loved ones. And that's great because there's so, at a time like that, you want to save your loved ones from fighting over assets or trying to figure out who wants what.
So having a will really gives an individual more power over their assets even after they've already passed away.
Absolutely, and that's what you want to do. So, in another way, you know, we talk while we're here today. You know, we see a lot of crowdsourcing for funerals. I think education is key. People say knowledge is power. A lot of people, if they really understood really how inexpensive it is to get a term life policy.
Right. Because I don't think in our community enough of us think past the funeral. We only think about having enough money to bury the person, to have the service, to do that part.
And that's what we're talking about. Knowledge is power. A lot of us just don't know. And that's why we're here to bring knowledge to people, to educate people, to understand that there are certain things out there, like life insurance, term policy, whole life policies. There's actually some unique and new things too. There's certain whole life policies where you can actually use them like investment vehicles, where part of the money gets invested in stock and it grows interest, much like if you had an IRA or something.
Leave them with a peace of mind, but then you also get to leave them with a little piece of change.
Absolutely.
I made that out real quick. You like that? Yeah, see, I'm quick on my toes. That's why I'm a journalist. I'm quick on my toes.
It's really something you can't afford not to do for your family. It's not a luxury item. It's a necessity.
It's a
Unfortunately, we all have a day where we can't be here forever.
So with knowledge being power, put me on, let me know if I need any kind of legal representation. Tell me, how can I get in contact with you? But then also let me know, like, why is Roy Galloway like the ultimate choice for me?
Well, how you can contact me, you can contact me on my website, roygallowaylaw.com. I can also be reached at my office number, 717-737-3300. Why you should contact me? Because I'm customer focused. And my goal is to solve problems for people and to get solutions for people. And I actually have a great record for bringing about those things. So that's the reason why you want to contact me, to get results and to make the law work for you.
Oh, I love that. Make the law work for you. Because we don't see enough of that. And I think we need more people who look like us, defending us, and putting us in a position where, because we don't have the knowledge and we don't know how to navigate through the law, we need somebody who's going to give us that kind of attention and expound a little bit on the knowledge that we already don't have, in the event that we find ourselves in a situation where we would need some legal advice. So I want to thank you, Roy Galloway, Esquire, for being on Minority Report, and I would definitely work with you again.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.